Good morning, everyone, and thank you, Patrick. My name is Tim Butler. I'm a state representative from the 87th District. I live here in Springfield. I'm honored to be here with Representative Boss and Representative Windhorst, and I will say that there's no one better in the legislature at addressing these issues than a former prosecutor and elected state's attorney to talk about the problems with crime in the state of Illinois. What I'm here today to talk about is something that I think is very relevant to this conversation. It's my legislation that I introduced, House Bill 5712, that would allow the citizens of Cook County to recall their state's attorney. It's a very simple recall piece of legislation that's similar to other bills across the country or other bills that have been introduced in Illinois. The citizens of Cook County would have the ability, by signing petitions, registered voters, equaling at least 5% of the previous vote for state's attorney, would be able to go to the Cook County Clerk's office and petition for a recall. If they meet that threshold and it's certified by the county clerk, then a recall election would move forward in Cook County, and the citizens of Cook County would have the ability to at least vote on recalling their state's attorney. I don't take this lightly. I think recall is certainly a tall order for a lot of public offices. We don't see it, honestly, very often across the country because it usually is a high bar to meet. But I think the people of Cook County, when we see what has happened with an out-of-control state's attorney that puts criminals before victims, the people of Cook County want to change, and they want it now. They don't want to have to wait the 4 years before the Cook County state's attorney is up for election again. They want to be able to vote her out now. And so that's what my legislation does, is give the ability of people of Cook County to address the situations that these two have talked about, the situations that many of us have witnessed that have happened in Chicago and Cook County over the last couple years. We often spend time in Chicago, and the places that I stay in the River North area usually is a hotel where I stay at. There's been murders, there's been carjackings, there's been thugs that have pulled people out of their cars right outside of the hotel that I stay at usually. And I think all of us as Illinoisans, all 13 million Illinoisans from Chicago to Cairo should be concerned about that, because what happens in Chicago and what happens in Cook County does have an impact across this entire state. And that's why I'm hopefully giving the ability for the people of Cook County to make that decision to recall their state's attorney. I just want to read to you one of the numerous emails and phone calls that I've received since introduction of this bill, largely from citizens, almost solely from citizens of Chicago and Cook County that I've received input from. This person sent me an email Saturday, March 12th, that said, "As a Chicago resident, I want to thank you so much for having the courage and diligence for filing the bill to help us get rid of Kim Foxx. We live on the northwest side and have seen a substantial increase in crime, here so much that we have to conceal carry outside our house just to shovel snow or take a walk around the block. Please alert us when witness slips are taken. I will make sure this is circulated in my neighborhood. Thanks again." They have to conceal carry to shovel their sidewalks. That's what it's come to in the city of Chicago. And I think the citizens should have the ability to change their prosecutor to get someone in there that will actually combat crime.